I think it's important for us to actually do the work of Bible study and not just going to websites or just posted sermons online. Okay, and I'll give you 3 reasons why I think that is. Okay, the first reason why it's important that we do the work. Why do the work? Is that you are interacting with God's Word. You're the one that's interacting with God's Word. Okay, so notice. This part is crucial, right? I'm the one doing the thinking. And so when you're doing this, you're the one that's actually letting the Bible get into your mind. Because when you're just reading articles and commentaries, you're actually interacting with the articles and commentaries. You're interacting with the author of those things. But when you're the one that's sitting here and wrestling with the actual text itself, that's you. That's all your mind. So God is able to work in your mind and in your heart when it's actually you that's interacting with God's Word. You're not interacting with an author. You're not interacting with some sort of parachurch ministry website. You're interacting with God's Word itself. Okay, that's one of the reasons why. The second reason why is that God's Word does not return empty. Okay, so I think a lot of times we might just say, hey, you know what, like this is just a waste of time. I can just go to one of these things and there will probably be a main truth that's better than what I came up with. But the thing is that all this work, it's not wasted time, okay? God promises us that His Word does not return to us empty, okay? It means that all this work that you're doing, it is going to make an impact in your life, okay? That's God's promise to us. I think that doing the work of sitting here and thinking about it, it's not wasted time. Any time that you spend in God's Word is valuable and precious. None of it is wasted because you're sitting there and you're allowing God, Jesus, to talk to you. And that is never wasted time, right? You think about the story of Mary and Martha, right? And how sitting at Jesus' feet is important. That's really what this is, right? You're thinking about what God is telling you. It's never wasted time, okay? There's nothing better than just sitting there and listening to what God has to say and interacting with Him. And finally, why it's important that we do the work is that you're learning how to teach and train others. Okay, now, look, Sunday school is very important to me. This isn't just like something that I'm doing because somebody asked me to do it. No, I do it because I love to do this, and I think it's important that we learn from actual people. And so, part of all of this is that for me to stand up here as a teacher to you, I need to be able to tell you that, look, man, I did this, and I'm telling you it's real. This is the truth right here. I'm not just spoon-feeding you this stuff. You can go and do this on your own. But for you to learn how to be a teacher of God's Word or a preacher, whatever, Bible study leader, small group leader, you need to actually do the work yourself so you know that it's true. And I do believe that not all of us should be teachers. Okay, that's very clear in the Bible too. But how do you know unless you try? And I'm definitely all about you all should at least give it a try and see if you're skilled and able to sit and to interpret and the Bible. And that will help you later in life if you want to be a teacher or a preacher or some sort of leader. And so we're learning to teach and train others, okay? So not only is it good for us, but it's also good for the church as a whole and for other people too, when you're the one that's doing the work.